Hey everyone, and welcome to my console speedrun strategy guide for Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. In the last part we took care of Shantytown, actually almost all of Shantytown, and in this part we're gonna take care of a good chunk of the Geothermal Caverns. I don't know how far we're gonna get in this part. So yeah, let's just go straight in. In the last part I told you that when you climb up this ledge, you want to scramble and then do a dirty trick slide to get the walkie-talkie skip. Since I reloaded this checkpoint, we actually can't get it again. But it doesn't matter, you just want to do it. It's no big deal. So you want to make your way down here. It's actually, this part is just following the path. The only thing I want to note here is that sometimes Laura stops moving around here. If she does, wiggle your left analog stick. It's sort of a problem with the movement input in this game. I don't know what's going on there. As always, scramble and roll, just follow the way. Don't visit any camps, don't pick anything up. Now just simply skip all these 3 cutscenes. Again, here you can reload this checkpoint and get a jump forward, which places you farther ahead in the, I want to say blood pool, blood lake, whatever, it's kind of disgusting. But I actually timed it once, and it happens to save exactly 0.1 second. So if you want to go for it, but it's not necessary. When you're around here, you can start checking your bow. Get out your fire arrows, and as soon as you're out, you want to scramble and roll. You want to scramble and roll into this cover, pick up these arrows, and shoot this gas leak.
Probably flammable.
By the way, when I told you in Shantytown after we clipped the gate that we need the fire arrows, this is the arrow we need. This is the area we need the fire arrows for. Just get through here and then do a scramble, a dirty trick slide, and a lunge, and you get into this cutscene.
Don't struggle too much. Hope they kill you fast.
Okay, after this cutscene, just make your way down here by simply scrambling and rolling. Jump the barrier here. And now keep jumping, because there's a spot where Lara is scripted to fall down. But if you jump, it won't happen. You want to open this, jump into this corner, get your fire arrows and shoot. Now, this is a bit tricky. You want to get out your normal arrows and only scramble, but be really careful because they can randomly see you. If it's too hard for you, use your hunter's instinct and first shoot this guy. And I kind of fucked it up, so I have to restart it. So I'm actually using this chance now. I'm sorry, still a little bit sick. I'll actually take this chance now. You have 3 guys, and you want to kill them in reverse order, so you don't raise an alarm. That's also why you don't want to get discovered by them. Carefully, making your way down here. You actually don't need the hunter's sense, but it's easier with. I'm constantly sort of misplacing myself. Normally you shouldn't. Was it too late? Yep, it was too late. Yeah. So this is kind of tricky, but it shouldn't make you give you any problems once you've done it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Around here you want to kill the first 2 guys, then the second. And now this guy will get suspicious, and you can just shoot him. If you don't fuck this up like I just do, which is really, really weird. Okay, yeah, let's reload. I'm using way too much arrows. In my defense, I just got up, and it still shouldn't give me so much trouble.
Leave it for the next ship.
That's it. Kill this guy. You can pick up those arrows. Get out your fire arrows again. Open this valve. Jump away. Aim for it. Shoot and then scramble into the cutscene. And normally your scramble should be finished during the cutscene. So now you just have to jump on this cage. And this is one of those movement errors I talked about in the first episode. It is totally possible that when I press left and I jump, that she will jump left, which is exactly what we want. But because the camera is angled in the way it is, it's also possible that it counts as a jump up, like you see it here happening. And if that happens, just shimmy to the left. It's not worth it. Now you can skip all these enemies by simply jumping on the other side, but it's a risky move. It's a really, really risky move. You want to climb up the left side of this, because on the right side they have a nearly 100% chance of hitting you. It cost me quite some time in some runs. If you still have your fire arrows out, get your normal arrows here. And now don't roll. You want to give this guy... In general, you want to, if you have time to aim, give everyone a headshot. Because the XP will sum up, and it will make it a little bit easier in the end. Kill this guy. And now just shoot the gas leak. Fire a rope arrow in this. Open the valve. Well, it's technically not opening more than it is breaking, but I'm still gonna say open. I mean, you know what I mean. And now just scramble, 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 scramble. Prepare your normal arrows. Okay, and this is gonna pick up those arrows. Here are our friends. And this is a little bit tricky. You want to kill this guy, then you want to shoot this guy, and you want to shoot this guy. Of course, if you don't explain it first, they won't see you. But for the last two guys, you have to be really quick, because once you have to be really quick to shoot the second guy. Once you trigger the alarm, a fourth guy will spawn, and it can be a pain in the ass to get him. And I don't always get it during a run. But it saves on ammo. Since we're technically still in stealth mode, you don't need to charge the shots. It's perfectly fine if you just do a quick shot. But yeah, this is how you do it. And once you kill this guy, you want to go over here and grab those arrows. Trigger the cutscene, skip this cutscene. Now, open this valve. Aim for it, go a little bit to the right, and get your fire arrows out. And when you're lucky, it boosts you up on this platform there. It never happened to me, but I know it's possible. So just try going for it. And here comes the tricky part. Fire arrows away. The game wants you to do a puzzling sequence and all that shit. And in the end, you're gonna land on there. You see, this is pretty close to us, so it is possible to reach it. And this is called the friendship skip. There are two ways of doing it. One is terribly inconsistent at 60 FPS. And so it's basically, it's not impossible, but it's almost impossible on 30 FPS. And it goes a little like this. You want to stand besides this fence. You want to jump neutral and then to the left. And then aim down sight and be on the fence. And I'm actually kind of shocked right now that I got it on the first try. And let me just jump down there. I was really shocked to see that it worked on the first try. I've tried this for hours when I started the run, and it never worked on me. This is more like it. So as soon as you're on this fence, you can just aim for the I don't know, ledge, and jump towards it, and you should normally grab it. However, a method that's not as painful in getting the first part, but is just as painful in getting the final part, is you want to stand next to the fence and then jump over it. And you want to land around here. Now you want to aim for this part here, this white-ish part of the rock. You want to put your arrow away, and now you want to lunge. And since we're out of bounds, the lunge will actually go up this rock. When you're on the highest point of the lunge, you want to jump backwards, and during the jump you want to angle your camera and your left analog stick towards this ledge. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really hard to get. It's really hard to get, and sometimes I get it on the first try, and I'm really happy, and sometimes it takes me 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 tries. So I would advise you to practice this because it's still faster than doing the puzzle. And if you don't get it, you can save yourself by initiating a skywalk. And the skywalk will prevent you from falling down. Because if you fall down, you have to walk all this way back up here. So it's really, it's a thing you really need to practice. Jump back, and then turn the angle the camera and aim sort of to a 3. And then just climb up, trigger the cutscene, skip the cutscene, and now you just saved your friends. Okay, we're at 11 minutes now, so let me get to a nice checkpoint. And then we're gonna do the rest of the Solari Fortress on the next part. Open this door. And let me reload this to see if it's a good checkpoint. Yes, it's a good checkpoint. Okay, so since we're technically not in the Geothermal Caverns anymore, I'm gonna end this part right here. If you have any questions, especially regarding the friendship skip, leave them in the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as possible. In the next part, we're gonna take care of the Solari Fortress. And yeah, so be sure to look forward to that. And I'm gonna see you on the next part. And as always, thank you for watching.